Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new series, my friends. That is right, we are back in D-Day at Impera, and as you can see by the background, we are starting our antagonist campaign today. We are starting a new campaign as Carthage, and my god, I've been excited for this one for a long time. My friends, welcome back. Without further ado, let's get to it. Let us get to it. A grand campaign. And we are going to be playing as Carthage, my friends. So we have the Hananid dynasty, we have the Maganid dynasty, and we have the Barkid dynasty. And we are going to play as the Barkid dynasty. Agricultural reforms, increased agricultural income, which is very good. Popular support, public order bonus from Punic culture. Moderate diplomatic bonus, sorry, not a bonus, a penalty with Latin, Iberian, and Greek cultures. And of course, we're going to play this thing on legendary difficulty, because that is what I do. A Punic campaign, my friends. I am so bloody excited for this one. Let's go! Let's dive into this thing. Now, I am, of course, your first spear, Primus Pilus, and if you're new to the channel, welcome, my friend, and if you are an old veteran, welcome back. I'm going to need you, because I am going to move into this campaign blind. Well, blind as in, I have never played this campaign before. I'm absolutely not blind when it comes to D-Day at Impera. We've been playing D-Day at Impera quite a bit on the channel, and I have been loving it. I've been absolutely enjoying that. My friends, oh my god, I'm so excited to be back. Starting a new campaign, the Roman campaign has come to an end. We have achieved a military victory on that one. Now, that being said, we are not going to go for a long victory on this Carthaginian campaign. We are going to go for a short victory with a self-imposed goal, which is going to be obliterating Rome. If we obliterate Rome, then that is going to be the end goal for this thing. That is going to be where the campaign ends. And not because I don't want to play as Carthage anymore after that, but because I do think once we get the steam rolling, the campaign is just going to get a little bit less interesting, as we saw with the Roman campaign. Not that it wasn't interesting. I did think it was very interesting, the end game with the Parthians and the Egyptians and all that jazz. But there's so much I still want to do on the channel. And if I'm going to do long campaigns on D-Day at Impera, or if I'm going to do all these long campaigns on any Total War title, it's just going to be very long series all around, and I do think I kind of lose interest at some point. So I want to do shorter campaigns. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that. Let me know what you think about that, my friends. And thank you, by the way, for all your support on the channel. You've been bloody amazing in general with all your tips and tricks and feedbacks and likes and subscriptions. It has been bloody amazing. So thank you for that. Thank you very much for that. This is a small channel, but we're half legion strong. Next summer, I want to be a full legion. And I think we can. I think we can get there. You guys have been so bloody amazing around the channel, and I've been getting so much bloody good feedback and support from you guys. It's amazing. It's bloody amazing. Thank you for that. On towards a legion. On towards a full legion. Right. So Carthage, I'm not going to skip the loading screen here for you guys. Usually I skip the loading screens, the end loading screens. I'm not going to do that with this one because we are diving into this campaign fresh. But let's talk about Carthage for a bit, because I don't know the starting situation that much. I do think we have got probably a couple of client states. I'm also unfamiliar with the Carthaginian roster, especially when it comes to the later game units. I have fought Carthage quite a bit, right? I mean, you know that. You've probably seen the Roman campaign. I've fought with Carthage quite a bit, especially in Sicily. So probably now the turns have tabled, right? Especially now, we're probably going to fight in Sicily again. I'd like to whack the Romans on the sea, to be honest. But a navy is not cheap. A good navy is not cheap. I mean, we probably have the upper hand at the Mediterranean, but a good navy is not cheap. So I'm not actually sure whether we're going to be able to field one from the start. We're probably going to have to get our economy in order before we do that. So yeah, that is going to be it's going to be pretty interesting, I think. And also, I have to be careful, I think, with assuming that our troops are going to be very good, because in the Roman campaign we of course had these great generals. Like that Primus Inter Pares, that was a bloody good general, right? Giving all these kinds of bonuses and all that stuff, you know, to our troops. And the same with research. We're going to start this out weak again, right? We're going to be weak again in terms of bonuses and research. So that is going to be something that we're going to have to get used to. especially things like movement range and such. We're probably not going to be able to get far with our generals in the start. By the way, the reason I chose for Barkid Dynasty is because that is, of course, where... I mean, I believe... I'm actually not sure of this, but it's Hannibal Barca, right? So I do think Hannibal is one of those guys. Which is a bit confusing, I think, because there's this other dynasty which is called the Hannoid Dynasty, I do believe. But I believe Hannibal was a Barca, so... I think we're right on the money here, but I'm not sure about that, so we might be making a mistake here. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get to it. Here comes the campaign map. Hello. Hello. There we are. Your possessions are divided. You must secure additional territory to ensure their protection and to establish your faction as the supreme Mediterranean power. You have already expanded into Iberia, and perhaps further action will secure your holdings there. Relations have deteriorated with Syracuse, and an uneasy peace remains with Rome. However, eventually you may find an ally in the Celts, should you choose to invade the Italian peninsula, and maintaining good relations with the Massaceli and your African protectorates will prove vital should you need to repel an invasion. Carthage will prevail. Carthage will prevail indeed. Right. Oh, I'm so excited for this one. My God. Here we go. Right, objective issued. Completely control 4 provinces either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. I am unsure what the best move here is, so let's get a lay of the land first. Let's just take a look at what we're dealing with. Now here, of course, we have our, at the moment, I think, friendly Rome. I'm not sure, we're going to check that in a bit, but Rome starts out very friendly with Carthage, so I think we start out friendly with Rome as well. They're probably going to be off fighting the Etruscans for a bit, and we, of course, control Alalia and Caralis, and then we have the island divided. Which are we actually at war with them? This is all red and such, but maybe that is because we are at war with... No, we're not at war with them. We're also not at war with Rome, so we're at war with someone. Yeah, Epirus. We're at war with Epirus. I kind of want to get out of this war. I don't think a war with Epirus is going to do us very good. Now then we have Kirtan over here, the Massaceli and the Massili. Massaceli and Massili, I think that's it. If I'm butchering these names, do let me know in the comment section. I would like to be what's it called? Corrected there. And then we have a little bit of territory in Iberia, which is fine, I guess. I think the first thing we need to focus on is to actually get bloody public order under control so that we can get somewhere. We're going to have to see where our Primus Inter Pares, not Primus Inter Pares, where our faction leader is going to be. It's not going to be the Primus Inter Pares. Maybe a king, I'm not sure. What are we exactly? Let's just take a look here. We are a republic, and we are from the Barkid dynasty. 77 out of 300 judges. That is fine. Imperium level is going to go up. We need to get some governors and some spies. We also need to get champions. Wow, that is not looking very good. So we need to do something about loyalty, although we are probably going to be protected against civil war for a while. We're probably going to be protected against civil war for a while, but I'm not sure how long that lasts. Now let's take a look at the armies here. We have Melkart's Justice, which is over here, which is Mago, and Mago is from the... I'm not sure what dynasty that is, but I don't think it's us. Then we have the Sacred Company over here, that is Gisco. And then we have the heirs of Phoenicia, and that is Hannibal, the Salvete. Right, so I do believe we are Hannibal. This is probably not... Well, maybe it's Hannibal Barca, actually. I'm not sure. It shouldn't be, right? There we are, Hannibal... well, we are the Barca dynasty, so this is maybe Hannibal Barca. I'm not sure, actually, about that. Not sure if it's the Hannibal Barca. I hope it is. But yeah, we have some armies. We have an army in Sicily, we have an army in Africa, and then we have an army in... What is this region called? Hispania. So we have 2 of the towns here, which is Mastia and Bosim. Then we have Gadir, which is the only town actually in Iberia that we hold in Baetica. And then we have Tingis, probably paired with Siga, and Rutubis is over here. That is belonging to a different faction. We have Yol, which is not great because these are our allies, but we only control this. Now they are, I do believe... I hope we're in the same religion group here. No, I don't think we are actually. Are we now? No, they are not Punic. Yeah, they're not Punic. That's a bit of a problem, I think. Yeah, they're Numidian. Okay, that is a bit of a thing. Now, we do control the entirety of Africa, which is a very good thing, at least. We've got Kireni over here, we've got the Nazamones, and then we've got the Garamantians, or the Igariman right now. They are not yet Garamantian. There's still the Igariman. Right, okay, let's take a look at the political situation. I want to see what's what. I want to do this right, my friends. This is Divide et Impera on legendary difficulty. Let me double check that real quick. Are we on legendary difficulty? Yes, we are on legendary difficulty. Good. So let's take a quick look at the political situation. It does seem like Rome really does like us. The Edentani actually don't like us, so we're going to have to keep an eye out for them. The Etruscans don't like us. But they're going to be off the map in a bit. Let's take a look at what Rome wants to do with us. They're not going to be a client state. Defensive alliance is not going to happen. Military alliance, of course, is also not going to happen. We can get military access maybe out of them. Or join the war against Etruria. That could be good. It's moderate though. I'm not going to go for that. If we go for that, I want to get a little bit of money out of that. Let's take a look at who we can trade with. The Daorsi, they might be open for a trade agreement. Yeah, success is high there. Do we want to trade with the Daorsi? I do think we want to trade with the Daorsi. That looks good. Let's get some money out of that. That is going to be moderate. Let's see if we can get it up to 3k. That's going to be low. That's moderate. I'm going to go down to two levels there. And they're still rejecting. Okay. So we can try for an 1800. That would be fine, I guess. And that is accepted. That is very good. Now maybe a non-aggression pact. Maybe they're interested in that. They're not. Okay, good. Now what I think I want to do here is, what is our relationship with Egypt? Because I do want to get Egypt on our good side, I think. So they don't really like us. They are fine with the Daorsi though. They are happy with the Greeks there. The trade agreement is going to be low here. I would really like to keep Egypt on our good side. If we want to conquer Rome, if we want to be good, or if we want to win that war with Rome, I do not want to start fighting a major faction in the east. They are aggressive and reliable. We are still untrustworthy though, so maybe we should wait with trade agreements for now. I don't think we want to trade with the Nazamoni. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of talking at the moment. I'm trying to make something out of this bloody thing, because this is going to be interesting. This is going to be hard. So we don't want to trade with the Nazamonis. The reason for that is because we don't want to get Egypt on our bad side. I think the same applies to Kireni. Yeah, the same applies to Kireni. So let's not do anything with that. About breaking trade agreements and renegotiating trade agreements, which is of course something that we did with the Roman campaign. We're not doing it with Macedon. I don't think I want to do renegotiations with Carthage either. So let's not renegotiate anything. Okay, so the guy Thule, they are probably willing to trade. No, they're not willing to trade. Okay, that is interesting. That is interesting, actually. Okay, the Igariman, I kind of want to keep them on our good side for now, if we can. No. No, okay, the Igariman are not going to be willing to trade with us. Epirus, are you willing to actually peace out here? Yeah. So Epirus is happy to peace out. They hate the Romans. They're okay with Egypt. I don't see why a war with Epirus is going to be good for us, so we are going to try and peace out with them. They're proposing 4k. See if we can make that 4-6, and that is accepted. So we are now no longer at war with Epirus, and I'm happy with that because it gave us a little bit of money. Now the Editani might attack here, and that is something that we need to be aware of. We might be able to get a trade agreement in Iberia. I would like to wipe the Editani off the map and take that. Okay, that works. That is good. I'm happy with a trade agreement with them. Oh no. Okay, non-aggression pact is not going to be it. The Celts probably are happy with a trade agreement soon. And they might be happy with the trade agreement soon as well. Once we get our trustworthiness up a bit, we probably do need to start messing with the Editani at some point. Okay, so let's get out of diplomacy. That gave us a little bit of money. No, let's go into diplomacy again. Let's go over all of them real quick. This is the first turn. I want to do this right. Daorsi we have a trade agreement with. Editani are going to be on our target list. Epirus has been peaced out with. We might be able to get relationship up with them, because we might need Epirus against the Romans. Again, our goal right now is to obliterate the Romans. That is all we're going to do with this campaign. They don't want to trade. Kireni we don't want to trade with. The Nazamonis we also don't want to trade with. Egypt we do want to trade with, but they are not going to be willing to do that just yet. We need to get our reliability rating up. Sorry, a lot of talking. Sarakse, that is a very good one. We do need to trade with them or get a non-aggression pact with them, because we don't want to fight on the island just yet. We don't want to fight on the island just yet. We want to consolidate some territory, so that is what we're going to focus on. Whew. Okay. Since we are not trading with Retubis just yet, we are going to start thinking about taking them out. Same applies to the Editani. The Editani don't like us, Retubis does. So what we're going to do here is we're probably going to see if we can maybe maybe start moving against the Editani. Now, I'm also thinking about moving to help in Egypt, because getting on the good side of Egypt is going to help us out tremendously, and we might be able to get some money out of some wars with either Kireni or the Nazamones. So I am thinking here of, we're not going to mess with the Igariman. I don't want to mess with them. I think we're going to get our military presence up a little bit. And we're going to, first things first, try and focus on some military development. But I am going to send the heirs of Phoenicia. We're going to send the Salvete. We're going to send Hannibal down to the east, southeast, so that we can maybe start helping the Egyptians at some point when they least expect it. So that means that we're going to assault either Kireni or the Nazamones, and we will have a military presence here should the Garamantians try something. Sorry, should the Igariman try something? Man, for some reason I'm always confused with Attila. Now we're gonna keep the army. We're gonna keep an army in Sicily, I think, just to be sure. But we're gonna get rid of some units. Yeah, I mean I'd love the elephants, but they are just too costly at the moment. So we're gonna keep this army over here. And we're gonna recruit some. Man, I gotta familiarize myself with this roster here. We're gonna take you out of the city, and we are going to recruit some javelin men because they are cheap and they are a glass cannon, right? We're gonna recruit a couple of those so that they can go into a patrol stance. Don't think the Romans are going to be an issue just yet. I think it's scripted, actually. I'm not sure. Well, no, that's not true. I am sure it's scripted. But I'm not sure what the... I'm not sure what the... what's it called? I'm not sure what the... bloody hell. I don't know what it's called in English. I'm not a native speaker. But I should know this word. Come on, man. Primus cheese. We're going to take you out of the city as well, but we're going to recruit a little bit here. But we're not going to go far. Well, we're going to go to the border, though. We're going to go this way. And then the heirs of Phoenicia are going to start moving towards the southeast to secure our borders against the Igariman, the Nazamones, and Kireni. We're going to recruit seriously here. We're going to need some spears. But we're going to focus on economy for now. You're going to just be at the border, like over here. We're going to recruit a little bit more units there, and we're going to get a second legion, I think. Sorry, a second army near here. But first things first, we're going to try and focus on securing public order in a couple of the provinces. Mainly something like Caralis, Alalia, because I don't want to sail armies over here to maintain public order. We do need to get a fleet patrolling this at some point, though. Okay, let's talking more raiding. Let's start doing stuff. Let's bloody start doing stuff. We need spies. We need spies who are going to be good in the offense here, not accompanying age. Well, it's not going to matter that much. Let's get one spy over here, and I would like to get another spy over here near Mastia. So let's get the other spy over there. Then I want to have in our best province. I want to see which one that is. That is Africa. Yep, you can read. Sorry. Well, if you pause the video, you can read that. We're going to get a governor dignitary. They are called here. We're going to get them over here. Bread and games edicts. That is growth per turn and public order. I'm going to get some growth and public order over here. And let's start sending you over to here so that you're out of sight, I guess. Then I want to get another one over here. And I might actually go for another one. Bread and games, you're for the tax rate and construction cost. I think that is going to be pretty good. So let's send you over to here. And then we need to start focusing on public order, because I really, really don't want to start sailing people over there. We're not going to focus on public order on Sicily, because we have an army over there. We're also not going to start focusing on public order near Mastia and Ibosim, because we probably will have an army over there as well. But we are going to start focusing on public order here. Yeah, we're not really going to be able to do much in Yol. We might need an army here. Yeah, we might need an army here. I might actually get another... How are we doing for money? Yeah, money is already dwindling. And we also need to recruit men, so that is a bit of an issue. We are going to focus on public order here, actually. Oh, God, this lonely town here, I'm not loving that. Okay, this needs to go out. Let's do just a little bit of construction, that's fine. Let's do that. It's not too costly at the moment, so that is good. I'd like to get that to the next level, but let's see what we can do here first. I'd love to get this into a minor province, maybe in Thapsus. But for now, let's not do anything about that, because we still need to recruit here. I don't want to mess that up. Let's get an amphitheater. Am I gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna go and get the other agent as well. I'm gonna do this. Because I need to put them to work, man. I need to put these guys to work. And then I really want to invest in this army a little bit. More than a little bit. And I want to get some decent pikes. With good melee defense and good morale. Good armor might be fine as well. Okay, let's get a couple of these guys. Do we need to do that now? We don't need to do that now because we still have quite the journey to make here. So I think best thing we can do is start recruiting the cheap units first, so that they don't really drain our treasury. Let's get 2 of these. We'll get 2 of these. I'd like having some archers always. And then some Dorkin Libim, maybe. I'd like to get some more calf, but maybe that is not something that we recruit right now. How much more can we recruit? We can recruit quite a bit, actually. So I would like to have some swords as well. Libyan infantry. Do we have infantry already? No. So let's get 2 units of infantry. They only cost 62 a turn. Sorry, 61 a turn. So that is looking good, and we still have 7k left. Let's get logistics 1 first, so that we can get some champions, embed the champions into the army. Although I like having champions not embedded in the army. Here I would like to have... These are mercenaries, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, these are mercenaries. Are we recruiting there already? Yes, we are. Okay, let's... I want... no, before we do that, I want to send somebody on a diplomatic mission to the Egyptians. There we go. And then I will have a little bit more troops here. I'll keep him. Actually, let's go for archers. Yeah, let's take some archers on this army. They need to keep the peace for now. Okay, that leaves us with about 5,000. Let's get rid of this. No. Okay, let's fix the food situation here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Ah. That's too costly. How are we doing for food? 7 food. Wait. I'll do a homestead here. And we're focusing on public order here. No, I'd rather... Let's do that. Would we have enough for a homestead? No, we won't. So I'm not expanding that just yet. That leaves us with 1,500. I think we'll take that for the next turn. We could start expanding Corrales. I kind of need to focus on public order here, but... What is the difference? It's 800. Yeah, I'm taking the 800. Just for next turn. Just up taxes just a little bit. We're probably going to need an army here. Anybody who's free? Hamilcar. Landowners Party. Yeah, you're not in the field. Now, looking at loyalty, I do think we're going to try and get rid of the Landowners Party. Let me take a look here real quick. So, Mercantile is probably a trade agreement. Yeah, +1 loyalty for each trade agreement. I like that. Xenovope. Okay, that's not great. Patriot. That's not great at all. This is what it is, though. Likes Romans. That's not going to be good. Traditionalist. Okay, likes Easterners. Okay, that is fine. Subversive. Decent. Thirst for power. Okay. I do think we're going to get rid of the Landowners Party, so that does mean that we probably want to get another general in. Can you marry? No, you're married to this guy. We could marry you as well. Might be good for this dynasty. Let's take a look here, because we could just... That's a bucket. These are all from the landowners party, so... Well, it's not a problem just yet, so let's just get you in there. Okay, fine. Okay, that leaves us with a little bit of money. I'm gonna marry you. We may want to send another diplomat to... Send you to somebody who likes us quite a bit. So let's just send you to there. With a little bit of luck, we'll get a generous tribute. And that is going to be it for turn 1. I think we've had a good turn. Let's end this thing. Oh, sorry, edicts. Okay, we're going to be easy here. We're going to go easy on this. Let's start with bread and games. Get public order under control. And we'll do the same over here. That's it. Okay. Now, let me set the timer. This episode might be a little bit longer, but that's fine. That is absolutely fine, isn't it? I'm bloody happy to be playing this again. My goodness, I've missed this. It's exciting, isn't it? The early game again. We're back in the early game. I love the early game. I also like the mid game. I also like the late game, but my favorite is definitely the early game. If I'm being completely honest here. Good to be back. And Carthage, man, the antagonist campaign. I am so excited for this one. I hope we're going to see a battle in the first episode. I'd like that. I would like that. And I'm really curious to see what's going to happen politically here, because I have no clue. I have no clue whether our client states are willing to, you know, start breaking and such. I have no clue what Egypt's attitude is towards us. I have no clue. Like, I really don't have a clue. We've got a famous scholar, though, which is very good. And our diplomat has returned with a generous tribute. Look at that. That is why we send them. War declared between the Carpentani and the... This doesn't concern us. Quartermaster's report. Quite a bit of quartermastering, I guess. Quite a bit of quartermastering. Quite a bit of quartermastering indeed. Now we have a spy over here. I would like you to start going here and just keep an eye on them. Just keep an eye on them. That's all you need to do. Just level up and keep an eye on them. Don't need to do anything else. Now we've got quite a bit of money, which is good. Now here is our agent. Let's send you over to here. You're just going to stand there and do administration. We'll do the same with this agent. Let's get you out of the way, get you into the desert somewhere. Go do administrative things in the desert. And then you are going to do administrative things over, I don't know, here. Somewhere where nobody is ever going to be. Thank you very much, my friend. Now you are going to start doing patrolling things. Yep, indeed. You're going to do the same thing. You're just going to go over here and recruit some more troops. They shouldn't cost too much. And just start patrolling some stuff. And then you, I would like to have a little bit of infantry with you. They shouldn't be like, you know, something like that. Just like people with spears, men with spears. Not a lot of armor. Not a lot of armor. Just a lot of spears. That's all I need you to do. And Dorkim Libim. Yep, that is very good. So that means that you can go, my friends. Goodbye. I don't want you there. And we've already done that here, I do believe. So that means that we can start doing that again. We do need to start thinking about sanitation soon, but not yet. Not yet. We haven't unlocked it yet. What is happening here? Logistics. It's 3 turns. Man, 3 turns to get to that. That is not something that I like too much. But it's fine. It is what it is. We're building that over there, which is a good thing. That means that we can start deconstructing this, which, come on, which is going to give us a little bit of money for the next turn. Expand this and get some farms up. You're going to make your way down to the east, which is going to take a while. Look at that. Look at how long that's going to take. With the Roman campaign, we would have done 2 turns, right? They can march twice as far, I think. So, yeah, that is interesting. That does mean we need to start recruiting here. And maybe we need to start recruiting some better units. Or we could just get some more Dorkim Libim. Because we do need to keep an eye on our treasury. And actually, I'm going to start moving this down again. Unless we are fine. We're actually quite fine, I think. That's a -8. How's this province? +2, actually. -3. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there for now. We're going to have this army... Yeah, this army is going to have to crush rebellions in Yol and in these 2 provinces. And then this army is going to be able to help here and crush rebellions in Gadir and such. Now, that being said, we do need to recruit on the main army. This is going to be our main army, by the way. And I'd love to get more of these guys, but they are costly. They are just costly. That's how simple it is. So I do think we're going to get some more Dorkim Libim. Let's just get 2 of them. They can start helping at the rear. And then, yeah, I mean, we're going to have to start recruiting our center now, I think. I mean, how many turns before we get there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we don't have to start recruiting at all. No, we don't have to start recruiting at all. Well, we could start recruiting on a second army, I guess. Let's start moving you as well. Let's go to Agulia first. We're still untrustworthy. They are probably already at war with them, right? With Kireni. They are not at war with the Nazamonis. Okay, that is good to know. That is good to know.
Come, my friend. Speak.
Okay, we're still untrustworthy. I'm thinking of taking this army maybe... No, we need to be friends with Egypt. We need to be good friends with Egypt. So let's start to help Egypt near Kireni and such. Let's also start recruiting a second army, which is also going to be Barkit. You're going to be on horseback, my friend. And we're going to start moving you over to here. And you're going to start recruiting some troops, which are not going to be the best. But we just need, you know... I want to have a auxiliary force, I guess. Really doesn't matter where we recruit that. I'd rather have it here. So that the other army can start... I want you to have a little bit of infantry as well. So that this army can start patrolling. There we go. That's going to save us a little bit of money. Just a little bit. Okay, we need to... well, we don't need to do it, but I would like to send some more diplomats again, but we're just going to send 1 this time. We're going to send 1 to somebody who really likes us as well, which is not the same faction as the last one we sent them. Oh my god. It's a lot of talking, eh? And then I would like to... I didn't even finish my sentence. I'm not gonna. And then we need to do something here. I do think it would be very, very good to have a barracks in Panormos. But we're not going to do that just yet. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to upgrade this, and we're going to get some more public order. We're going to get another Agora up. And that leaves us with a tiny, tiny bit of money, which we are going to take towards the next turn, because we don't need to spend it at the moment. Let's go over a little bit of diplomacy, though. So the guy truly like us very, very much. And that is... but they are aggressive, though. They are aggressive, so we might have some trouble in Mauritania. I'm going to try not to...
In the name of Pharaoh,
okay, that is still low. I think I'll keep them on our good side, but I wouldn't mind taking their settlement, because that would consolidate Mauritania, and that is something that I would honestly like. Let's get our reliability up first. I think they're willing to start trading with us again once we are a little bit more reliable. I think that is going to be the case here. So I think this is going to be short term. We're going to go to the next one. And once we get public order up in Carthage and Caralis, we're going to start switching the edict over to tax harvesting. I think that would be good. Right, so Sicily is defended against public order issues because of that legion over there, that army over there. I shouldn't call them legions, they are not. Caralis and Alalia are doing pretty well on public order by themselves because we have a governor over there and also we have the edict. Then we have the same thing happening in Africa. We have a governor, we have an edict. And then we also have 2 armies over there. One of them is actually patrolling. Then we have one army doing something about... oh, crap. Yeah, there we go. That's what I mean. So Kireni is already declaring war against us, which is, I guess, fine. War is declared. Both our allies are going with us. And that is not something that I... like, that is not an accident. I want them to be in this war. It's a little bit annoying because I kind of wanted Egypt to pay us to get into that war. But unfortunately, that is just not going to happen. They are not, but they are going to pay us for a trade agreement. And we are not renegotiating, by the way. Cavalry recruits will be better trained. That is very good, because we are going to recruit cavalry soon. I don't know how long that lasts. We have another homestead in Yol, which is very, very good. That means that we have a little bit more food on the table. War has been declared between the... That is good for us. That does concern us. Because, yeah, that does concern us. Very good. Unreasonable conditions. No, unseasonal conditions. Of course, household expands, which is fine. Quartermasters report, quite a bit of recruit. Still, pretty unarmored, weak units, but that is fine. We also just need people for crowd control. And our war target is now available, which is a good thing. Okay, let's get to it. We need to get this spy over to the north, because I want to know what they're up to. Unfortunately, we cannot do that, but that is okay. Just to double check, every governor is doing what they should, right? Yeah, I do think so. But let's double check it, because this is legendary difficulty, and I don't want to make too many very large mistakes here. What is that? My phone is buzzing. Stop buzzing, phone. Stop buzzing. Okay, so this army needs to get the hell over there. That is something that we can be sure of. But I do think we're going to go back into patrol stance. We're going to put you into the city. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that is correct. We got rid of that. Okay, well, that is fine. That means that we need to wait for a couple more turns before we can start recruiting better units again. But that is okay. That is okay. Do we want a baggage train? I don't really want a baggage train. We can just recruit these guys, by the way, so we don't actually need that barracks, I guess. And I do think this is the time where we start recruiting a couple of them. Let's do 3 of them. And then we're going to have to wait with more of them. Okay, they have a lot more melee defense. Yeah, they've got a lot more melee defense. I might go for that. I'd also like to have a couple more of these archer-type units. Sorry, missile-throwy-type units. Let's get 2 more of these. They might be crossed over to the auxiliary army at some point, but this is fine. Okay, so that got deconstructed. That is a little bit of a mistake here, I think. Should have done that a little bit more fluently, but that is fine. Let's go over all of this real quick. Africa's doing very well. Because I feel like, yeah, that's what I mean. Let's get a Agora there. That leaves us with a little bit more money. We're going to send another agent. Another diplomat. Which is going to be this one this time. Let's send him to the guy Tuli. Okay. Now, Egypt's probably going to like us.
In the name of Pharaoh, Lord of light and darkness, I greet you as befits your reputation.
We are still unreliable, keep that in mind.
Welcome, friend, welcome. I greet you in my master's field.
For the sake of friendship that has been and friendship to come.
Okay, it's iffy though. This is pretty iffy because they probably have quite the army, while we do not. So
To serve the mighty Carthage.
yeah, maybe not go into a. Maybe not go into a patrol stance there. Okay, do we have enough to get some more troops here? No. Well, we can patrol now, so it's just... Actually, we want to get you a little bit closer to the border there. Let's get you over to here. And then we start patrolling with you. And you are going to start patrolling as well for now. -11, -18. Okay, I do think it's time right now to start moving taxes down a bit. And now it's just a matter of waiting for buildings to construct and levels to come in, I guess. They can't get to us in a single turn, can they? No. So let's have these guys move back a little bit and then get them into patrol stance as well. It's going to give us a little bit more money and a little bit more food, so I think that is good. This is a +18, that's a +4, which is fine. This is stable. This is a -15, 13, sorry, I didn't read that right. That's a -14, that is a -7. So yeah, taxes, let's get taxes down a little bit and start going to the next turn. These first couple of turns are probably going to be quite fast, honestly. I mean, compared to the Roman campaign and compared to the Macedon campaign, my goodness. We have a quite nice bit of time on the clock left, which is something that I like. We've got So yeah, we're probably going to be able to, hopefully we're going to be able to get another fight in today, because I would like to fight at least once this episode. Get our feet wet with Carthage, right? Just get our feet wet. I think that would be nice. And I think it's going to be against Kireni. I'm really hoping Syracuse is not going to attack Agragas over there, because that would be pretty annoying. Let's check on the Romans in a bit. Let's check whether they have taken down the Etruscans yet. See if they have taken down the Etruscans yet. Yeah, and also a fleet. I would like to have a fleet, but at the moment, I really don't think we can afford it. I really don't think we can afford it. So I think the Romans are going to have a fleet before we do. So diplomat has betrayed us. You bloody... Right, construction complete. Very good. We've got a homestead, which is going to be a little bit more food, a little bit more money. Encourage populace in Africa, which is great, because that is also going to give us a little bit more money. We've got some construction, sorry, some recruitment, because this is going to give, yeah, plus 2% tax rate. So let's just get the public order up here. Let's just get public order up. That is going into the positives. That is looking fine. That is looking... Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Let's not get too worried here. Man, this is taking a long time before we get there. I think the only thing we're going to do today is march over there and recruit. Okay, let's take a look here. They are not attacking them. Any levels? No. We'll keep you in there. I think all our spending is going to be in military budget here. So I would like to get more of these guys, but we can't recruit them. I'm going to wait with recruiting cavalry before the... because the muster field is going to come in next turn. So at the moment, what I think we'll do is get some more of these guys. Or maybe these guys. Let's get some more of those guys, actually. Let's do that here. So you're going to go into a patrol stance. You're just going to be where you are. And you are going to recruit a ton of these. That's basically what's going to happen here. So that is going to cost us like 300. A little bit over 300. Actually, I would like to get some more of these guys. That's going to cost us a little bit over 300, and it's just going to be more troops on the field, right? We're just going to outnumber them. And that even leaves us with a little bit of money to get more buildings up. Or send some more people out. That is exactly what I'm going to do. We need to send somebody to Syracuse here, and we also need to send somebody to Rome, I think. 800 for that, though. That is too much. That's too much. How's our reliability? Untrustworthy. Still untrustworthy. Why? Does it depend on who we speak to? That could be the case. Untrustworthy, untrustworthy. We're untrustworthy, and we're just untrustworthy. We're just untrustworthy. Nobody trusts us. Do you want to trade? Oh, they do want to trade, though. I'm happy with that. I'll take it. See if we can get a bit of money out of that. We might actually get a non-aggression pact in as well. Let's do it. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with this. Do you want to be a client state? No. Do you want a defensive alliance? No. Do you want a military alliance? No. Okay, well, fine. That means that we don't really need to worry about the guy Thule at the moment. I'm loving that. I'm really loving that.
Unburden yourself of the...
Let's not worry about the guy Thule. Let's check the Egyptians then.
Noble visitor.
Okay, Syracuse, talk to me.
I am here to listen.
Talk to me, my friend. Talk to me, please.
Will be your sharpest weapon.
I need you to peace out with us. Well, not peace out. I need you to guarantee that we're not going to go into get into a scrap with you. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want a bloody fight, Syracuse, at the moment.
We will speak together of what
They can be a very valuable ally against the Romans. So
are you brave or foolish or just mad?
the Etruscans are dead, by the way. I think.
Greetings. Do not waste
I
time.
think Etruria died. Let's take a look. Yeah, you're done. Okay. Means that Rome is soon going to start looking south and west, right? The islands. So we kind of do need a navy. Doesn't need to be a strong navy, but we need a navy. Yeah. Okay, we have funds for that, so let's do it. Would like to have a little bit of a melee force here as well, so let's get some cheap spears, I guess. Jeez. And I think the same is going to apply to here. I just want to have some cheap spears, man. Just want to have some cheap spears to keep the peace. That's all we're doing with these armies. We're just keeping the peace there while we make a serious invasion army, like a more serious army in the east. It takes a long time to get that army over there, man. My god. How many turns in are we? 5? This might be turn 5? Turn 4. 4 or 5. One of the two. And we've only walked from Carthage to here in like 4 or 5 turns. So we need to do something about bloody movement range. Movement range needs to go up. Up. Alrighty. Let me check my phone real quick, because people have been buzzing. Stop buzzing, people. I'm playing DVD at Impera. I don't like to be buzzed while playing DVD at Impera. This is like my holy hour. Sacred. And I had to skip too many...
I hesitate, only because I do not wish to add hurt. But you must...
We just bargained over this, you idiot. That makes them unreliable, right? I mean, we didn't break that. They're just idiots. They did it. It's all their fault. They broke the peace. But we still have a trade agreement with them, so nothing's really... Famous scholar, very good. Very good. Good research. Okay, so now we can get a... and we've got the judges rank 2, which are what are they called? The governors. Right, we've got a motivated populace in Africa. I think we're going to switch over to something else. We've got a household expanding construction report. We've got the master field in the Agora, which is very good. Unseasonal conditions, quartermaster's report. Look at that. Quite a bit of infantry, which is fine. Unhappy populace faction joins the war. The Nazamonis against Egypt. Okay, that is good. That is good. Let them fight the Egyptians. Where are we? I don't see us. Greece, Antagonist. Yep, Hellespont. Yeah, okay. Well, fine. No Carthage then. That is okay. And no, that's not what I want. I want to look at you there, buddy. There we go. Very good. Start moving. Okay. There we are. So they're definitely sending an army over, which is fine. Are they going to be able to get to Euphranta? That is the question. I don't think they're going to be able to get to Euphranta, so there's nothing to worry about yet. But just to be sure, let's make sure we have an army in the city. Yeah, in the city, please. Thank you. Although this army is not going to be able to stop or delay or whatever. But we are going to get some nice cavalry now. And I'd love to get some more of a center there, but it's not going to happen. Let's get some more of these, I guess. How much do we have? Yeah, 7. Okay, let's go for 2. I'd rather have 2 of these over one of those. So let's do this. They are coming in with a single army. I want to send you over to here, and then you're going to start spying on them next turn. We can also recruit champions now. We could also delay the army, but I don't really want to do that. Let's start focusing on civil stuff. I want to get the... what is it? I want to get the sanitation stuff up. So let's start moving over to here, and then we'll unlock construction 1, I think. This is going to give us a little bit more growth, and this allows us to build wells, which I think is very good. We're going to switch this. How much food do we can't export food yet, I think. Let's go for more tax rate here. And we're not going to do the same here just yet. Now, unfortunately, we can't send out another diplomat, which is indeed very unfortunate, but it is what it is. You have got your recruitment, and let's have you start patrolling this region again, so that hopefully we don't get too many civil wars, too many revolts, rebellions and such. So let's just have these patrol these regions, and then we're going to see if we can talk to another faction. Syracuse might be good. Let's get a trade agreement up. Nope, non-aggression. Nope. Okay, are you happy with the non-aggression pact? You just threw it out of the window, but...
Greetings. I tingle with anticipation.
Okay, well...
Come, noble
Okay, once we start fighting Kireni, I think they're going to think differently about this. It's a good thing that we started moving over to the east, man. That is a kind of a gamble, because I was really debating on taking them, actually taking the Editani out. Because I'm not really loving the Editani being here, to be honest. But yeah, okay, we've got a nice bit of levels. I need these guys to be very strong when it comes to delaying enemy armies and such. I need them to be good in the field. That's basically what I want here. And here I would like to have public order and empire maintenance. So that is good, actually. That is good. Let's go for that first. Let's go for less construction cost. And we'll just do the same on everybody. So you'll grab that, and then we'll get... Because what is that? That is less empire maintenance. So yeah, that looks very good. And that is less construction costs and more tax rate. So I want to get a little bit more money into our treasury. Let's do that. Less construction cost. Very good. And more taxes, of course. So that is very good. Would we be able to peace out with Kireni? That is something that is also interesting. No.
The day is already...
No, I think we're going to have to fight the first battles here against Kireni. So let's get to it. Let's bloody get to it, my friends. Now, Egypt might wipe them out right now. I would be happy if we border with Egypt here with in Kireni. I would be happy to border with Egypt. Now, we're going to have to dogpile this thing with 2 of our armies. And I would like to fight the battle manually, but honestly, we're probably going to be weaker than we think we are. So we do need to be very, very careful, because I am used to fighting with... I think I fight with Romans pretty well. I think I fight with Macedonians pretty well as well right now. But it took me a bit to get used to their units, right? And I think I'll have the same with Carthage. I think we'll have the same with Carthage, because I've also not done any I've not gone over the roster. I've also not gone over, you know, I've not done any what's it called, custom battles and such with Carthage to get into the game. I'm just going into this thing blind, so I'm going to need your tips and tricks and feedback and all that jazz on this. Right now, my theory is just overwhelm them with units. Make sure you have a strong center, which is going to be the armored units. That is going to be the center. That's just going to be a wall of shields and pikes. I think that is just going to be my thing right now. Okay, let's start moving these guys forward. And I would like to get into a fort. So yeah, these guys, I would like to have at least 2 more of them, which is something that we can actually do probably. Yeah, we can have 2 more of them, which is very good. And then I'm hoping we can send another diplomat. I think right now our coffers are going to be empty. We've got 2 more agoras. That is very good. Seasonal conditions, household expands, outraged populace, quartermasters report. Quite a bit of that. Tax harvesting in Africa, which is very good. So yeah, I think right now we need to just overwhelm this army. They've got 18 out of 20, so they are not at full strength. But I am unsure how good these guys are. They've also got elephants. They've got archers. We've got some archers as well, but we've got... I mean, we kind of have them on the cavalry. No, we don't. We don't. Well, we have 2 generals, of course, which are also cavalry, I guess. They've got bloody elephants. And they might be recruiting here as well, so... I'd love to get more troops, honestly. But I'd also love to get more money, or at least a chance of a little bit more money. So let's send out somebody here. And let's send you to Rome. Okay, let's get into diplomacy. We are trustworthy again. Good. Okay, they should be liking us here. Success is low. Jeez. Okay, anybody else? You probably don't want to trade.
Are you brave or foolish?
You probably don't want to trade.
I welcome you, worthy speaker.
The Editani probably don't want to trade. I'm gonna go over all of them. This is Divide et Impera on legendary difficulty. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Epirus, do you want to trade?
Do not waste.
Like I wanna take every advantage that we can get. So if we start trading for a little bit of money here, that could mean recruiting a little bit more troops, which in turn could mean victory instead of defeat, which in turn means a good relationship with Egypt, which in turn means you get it. Although we might not be able to fight this first battle this episode, but I'm going to record another episode back to back. So I'm going to fight that battle today, but you're probably not going to see it. Although, no, I'm not going to be able to do that. No, never mind. Forget the thought. Okay, that leaves us with another 14 in the treasury. We're not going to be able to do anything with that. I'd love to have a bit more of a stable situation with them. Ah, God, look at that. Well, if we lose Akragas and Panormos, I'm actually not going to be... we didn't invest anything in that. But yeah, I wouldn't like losing it, of course. Probably got a lot of... This is just Feels to me.
To listen if you speak
Feels too
honestly. True.
Don't like this. They're aggressive, they're reliable, though. We're still untrustworthy in their eyes. Why are we untrustworthy all of a sudden? We were trustworthy. Oh, we're trustworthy with them. Ah, okay. the Iberians, I guess. I think it's culture. I think it depends on the culture. Right, we'll have a stronger center on this army. I'm not sure whether we're going to be able to beat that. Yeah, we are going to be able to beat that. Yes, I think we are going to be able to beat that. This is going to be an interesting fight. How are we doing for time? Yeah, the clock is running out. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to fight this today. I'd like to, but... Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to see. It kind of depends on how soon we are actually in conflict with them. Because we might not even be able to get there next turn, honestly. So, did we get you into the stance that you had to be? No, we did not, because I'm an idiot. That is a mistake. That is a mistake. I might try and prevent them from moving. Then the question is, what do we do with Kireni? If we make it against the army here, what do we do with the city? I don't want to have it, honestly. I don't want to have it. But looting the place could be worthwhile. Though I'd rather sack and liberate, honestly. Or we could just sack it. And don't do anything. Just sack it and let the Egyptians take it. Or we could sack it and then attack again and use it as a sack city, which is something that I did with what's it called? Warhammer. Sorry, Warhammer. So we could also go Warhammer style on this thing. We just sack it until the Egyptians take it. Because right now I don't think we'll go for civil development. Right now I don't think I want to start moving too fast and start taking too much. Ooh, look at that! They are taking some Baetica. Crap, are we going to do this? Are we seriously going to get revolts on our hands now? Unseasonal conditions, construction report, that's quite a bit of nice construction, which is very good. Character, personality, outrage, quartermaster, inspired populace. We've got an alliance force between them. Oh, good, that is good. Those are our vassals, that is very good. Faction destroyed, the Adrii, really, and the Celtici as well. Because the Lusitanen are actually on the move. They are on the rise. That is very, very good to know. Right, we're going to get our first victory today with this battle over here. And then I would like to start expanding this and getting a little bit more public order here as well. That's not going to happen today. This is going to be a revolt soon as well. This thing is stable, so what we could do is we could just go over the border here. Just do boop, that. There we go. And then get you into a patrol stance. And that leaves us with a +2, which is very good. I'd rather have a revolt in Yol, to be honest. I'd rather a revolt in Yol over Siga or Tingis. Let's then to the stuff that really matters. Oh, God, he got him on our doorstep. I don't like that, especially since I just can't protect Africa.
I will be a patient audience for your speech. Sure that you come to deliver a profitable message.
Please trade with us, you bastard. Okay, they're taking attrition. Not yet, though. What are we going to do with this spy? Are we going to try and...
to serve the mighty Carthage.
How far away are we? Can we actually get the fight done? No, we can't. Okay, so it's going to take at least one more turn. Wait, before we start moving, let's take a look whether you can move there as well. Yes, you can. Very good. So I will try and delay the army because I don't really want them to move. The thing is, I also don't really want them to move towards the city. We can actually boop you over to here. Are we going to take attrition if we do that? I don't think so. Let's boop you over to there. No, we are going to take attrition. Okay, well, let's boop you back. That's why I didn't go all the way. Simple as that. Thought our supply lines would cover that, but it didn't. And that allows us to get a little bit more troops, and I actually would not mind having a little bit more cavalry. Even if it's just one more unit. Yeah, we're going to go for one more unit of cav. That one. And then let's just get some more swords. Stop it. Or we're going to go more glass cannon, and then we can do that. Okay. This is doable. I like this. Let's do that. I think we'll bring the cavalry over to the main army. Crap, we can't. We need to delay this army, and we also need to send somebody over to Syracuse. Okay, never mind. That's not going to happen. I need you absolutely moving here. Because I need to get them on our good side. I really need to get them on our good side.
I am honored to receive this embassy, and will listen with interest to all
Yes, very
you have
honored.
to say.
Okay, and we also really need to do this. Hoping this works. It probably won't, but you never know. Okay, well, at least that gave her a rank. And we need to get to there, but we can't get there. So we do that. And that leaves us with another 900. And now we start spending it on troops. Okay, that means we probably might be able to just get cav like that. But if that is the case, I'd rather just get more... Just overwhelm them. That is rather what I would like to do here. Just get more troops. They don't have to be good troops, but they just need to be more troops. Okay, this is not going to revolt. So let's patrol there. And that's it for this turn. Karalis is still looking pretty good. We probably don't have to go there with any army to get it under control. And Carthage, of course, is looking like bloody beautiful. So I'm very happy with that. Now the muster field is in Tapsus, which is should have thought a bit more careful about that, because it would, I think, be better to get that at Euphranta. We might switch that over at some point, but not right now. Not right now. Let's end the turn and see what happens. They might attack us. That is also something that could happen here. And they would be welcome. Now, do bear in mind that they are going to take attrition here. If we are to attack them, we need to be careful about the site. Because if we were to do this... By the way, did you guys notice that I don't need to... usually I do this in the first episode. My friends, I am game streaming. I am doing this via Shadow, which is the eye thingy that you see up above there. I always get questions on the first episode about that, so let's just cover it. This is Shadow. Shadow is amazing. I love it. You can get it yourself. It's game streaming. It is, in my opinion, very, very stable, and they are very kind. They have a very good customer support. And then I wanted to say, by the way, did you notice that we didn't have to refresh anymore? So that is probably something that they fixed now. I'm really, really happy with that. Really happy with that. Shadow is amazing. Like, they are so like, their customer support is so bloody good. They're so supportive is something that I wanted to say. Well, they are, I guess. I guess they are. They are really, really good when you need to deal with them. I mean, there's some alternatives, of course, to game streaming. But I really like Shadow. I've been with them from the start, I think. And I really like it, so I'm staying with them. I think we're going to have a fight on our hands. This is looking very good. Diplomat has betrayed us. That is not great, though. We are researching city planning, which is very good. Research something in tactics. I'm not sure whether I want to do that. Faction has been destroyed. This is Satani. Baetica has unseasonal conditions and seasonal conditions. Household expands, household expands. Character personnel to report. We have a quartermaster's report, a little bit of recruitment. Unhappy populace, troubled populace. That is all good. My friends, we are going to be able to fight the enemy. We have 3 more minutes on the clock, though. But this is the first episode, and we cannot end this episode without fighting.
At your service.
We cannot end this episode without a fight. Does it matter whether we sabotage here? Recoup the cost. Okay, well, how? Did you get your movement range back as well? No, you did not. Okay, we are gonna go for it. We're gonna go attack them. It doesn't matter where you are, so let's just do that. I'm hoping we can actually reach them. Yeah, kind of wanna push them into that direction. Okay, I think we can still reach them. Yes, we can. Very good. Okay, let's get you over here, and then we'll have you take the fight to them. Boom. Okay, there we are. They are weakened. We have quite a few men. They have more archers. We've got more skirmishers. I'm gonna do this episode. Now we do have to be careful, because they are way more heavily armored. They are more heavily armored. we have to be careful. We have to be careful. I'm going to shut off the timer. We're going to do this episode. This is the first episode. We can treat ourselves, right? We can treat ourselves in the first episode. I have a little bit more time as well. I just got a text. So I'm happy to. Sorry, I'm responding as well. Shouldn't do that. Well, I should do that, but I shouldn't talk and. I just can't do two things at the same time. Damn it. Just let me respond. And then we'll talk about the fight to come. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just almost done. Almost done. Just need to get this one out of the way. And we're done. Good. Boom. Okay. Oh, I need to refresh. Gotta be kidding me. Hello. Okay, so it's kind of fixed, I guess. Dry is good. Sorry. Yeah, dry is always good. Okay. There's the enemy army. Here's our army. Reinforcements coming from this direction. They might go for a sally. There's a hill over here. They might try and rush that hill. Our reinforcements are going to come in from this direction, though. We are going to wait for the enemy to make a move there. So we'll have a... I'm going to do this. Have a center. Get everybody into position. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to have some spears on the flank like so. I want to have a couple of swords on the flank there as well. And then we'll do the same over here. I know these are different spears, but that just is what it is. Let's get these guys over to here, these guys over to here. We'll have some cavalry. I'll have the cavalry all on one end. Then we have these guys. I'll just plop them over here for now. We'll have... What I always like to do is have a little bit... This is... I'm not really sure about this, to be honest. We'll see. I always like to have these guys like so that if they want to try and push their cavalry in like that, which is something that they will do, or might do, I'm not sure if they will do that, but I have seen it in the past quite a bit, then we are able to move these guys forward while doing a first volley with these men. So I'm happy with a formation like this, but let's... I'm going to move it forward a little bit. Like so. Because I wouldn't be surprised if they don't sally out. So, and then we have our reinforcements come in from here. And they can just close ranks there. And then we'll plop these over to there. Yeah, that's it. Start. Man, the UI is also gorgeous, by the way. I'm loving that. Okay, they might move for it. No, they're not. They're retreating. Yeah.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
There's the reinforcements. Yeah, we mainly have a lot of men, but they have the quality on their side, I think. Oh, crap, there's more. We're gonna get them in here first. I do think so. Let's have these men go over to there. Let's get them on the end. Yeah, we didn't recruit the other cavalry. The enemy is not moving, by the way, so we are gonna... I'm gonna start inching towards them in a bit. I want the archers here, please. And then these guys, yeah. I think we'll go 4-4. How many do we have? So that's 4 and that's another 4. So let's just do this for now. Like so. See how we use them in a bit. And then, yeah, these men. Not to that. I think split them up. Yeah, we'll split them up. We'll have some more, let's say, weaker units do that. I think we just really need to surround the enemy here. Are we able to get people in a different formation as well? No. Okay, we'll have them on the rear. We shouldn't run. We shouldn't run. We should preserve our stamina. Reinforcements have arrived, I know. Okay, let's get everybody into position. Oh, God. Let's get everybody into position. I'm going to speed up the video, because it's going to be a long march towards the enemy. It's going to be a long march towards the enemy. But we need to get our formation sorted. So I want to have these guys here, because they're going to try and outflank us. And that is fine. That is fine. And then we want to have these guys over here in reserve. And then we probably want to have these skirmishes a little bit more towards the flanks, or we're going to try and create a couple of gaps in our lines. But we'll have to see about that. But first we need to get towards the enemy, which is going to take some time. So I'm going to speed up the video here. Alrighty, my friends, we are doing a last little stretch here. Almost ready to face the enemy here. Now, taking a look at the enemy, they have elephants in the center here, of course, but it really feels like there's three parts of their army, right? We have the main center here, we have the left flank, and we have the right flank. Wow, I'm a genius, jeez. No, what I'm trying to say here is that I think I don't want to focus on the center, honestly, because we don't want to tangle with these heavily armored infantry units. If we can get our centers, like, not engaged, I'm going to be happy. If we don't engage our centers, I've taken these guys off fire at will, because I do think the only... sorry, I'm going to start over here. We don't want our centers engaging, is what I'm thinking here. If we want to do damage against their bulky infantry, we're going to do it with the javelins. Although I'd also like to use some of these javelins to get rid of their elephants, because their elephants are just going to tear through our line. Let's actually start phalanxing here. We have the numbers here. We have a pretty large line here, and we're going to be able to encircle them. I think the problem is they have the quality on their side. Now, they have archers. They have quite a few archers. We also have some archers. So what we could do here is, and that is actually what I'm going to start moving these archers over to here. And we're going to see if we can start trying to chip away at their cavalry over there. Now, I'd like to fight their left flank, and I'd like to fight their right flank, and I'm going to try and keep our centers out of the fight. I'm going to try and keep our centers... I'm going to try and prevent our centers from touching. That is basically what I'm going to want to do here. I'm going to start moving these javelin men over here, though, because if those elephants come in, if they start moving towards us, they might try and just punch through our center here, and I'm going to try and prevent that with these skirmishes. That does mean that we might need to have them at fire at will. I'm actually going to do that. Then we still have 4 more units ready to go towards the flanks, and maybe get rid of some of their units here. But first things first, we're going to try and chip away at their center. I have taken them off fire at will. But maybe... I also really like having them on fire at will, so that we can throw some stuff at that cavalry here. Do bear in mind, we also have skirmish cav, so we might want to do something with that as well. But let's first of all try and get our archers a little bit closer, and just see if we can do some chipping at their cavalry. I wouldn't mind that. And they might start moving their cavalry forward as well. I'm actually going to start moving some cav over to here. Okay, and this actually means that we may want to get our full line forward a little bit. So let's do that. Let's grab everybody here. Yeah, there's movement. Let's get back to normal speed. Let's start moving the archers back. Start moving the cavalry to the rear. And just see what happens for a bit. Let's just see what happens. So they're moving their elephants. That is something we can be very, very sure of. These men are starting to move over to here, and they're going to move over to here. I'm going to make these guys fire at will, because we're going to have cavalry move over to here. I'm going to maybe even skirmish here. No, we're not. We're not. Start moving these guys forward. Other flank. Other flank. Elephants. Elephants. Might get some elephants in here. Okay. They are seriously moving towards the... okay, this is fine. This is fine. Go. Go, sandwich that. Sandwich that. Get out of there. Elephants. Focus on the elephants. Okay, how are these guys doing? I'm okay with them moving into the rear of the Libyan infantry there. Got these guys ready to tangle. Archers are firing. Okay. Elephants. Yeah, the elephants are in. But we are... Okay. Start closing here. Let's start closing here. Sorry, it's a large battle. I can't be in two places at the same time. I'm trying, trust me. Okay, we're doing a fine job there, repelling their cavalry on this flank. Send our cavalry around. Let's do something about the rear. Okay, with a little bit of luck, we're going to be able to tangle with these cav units. Gonna have these guys fire at will. Sorry, I should have done that earlier. Okay, this is nice. They are not engaged. Loving that. How do we do with the elephants? I think they're done, right?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Go, 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 go. Make sure they don't leave. Make sure they don't leave. I'm going no mercy mode on their cavalry, and we need to do that. Yes, good. Turn around.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Turn around. Good. Okay, move, 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 move. That's bad. Okay, we really kind of don't want to tangle with that at all, to be honest. How's the... Come on, get over here, you idiot. This is fine. These need to move. These need to go into melee and get that. No, you're right. Shoot there. Plug the gap. Plug the gap. I know it's a shame of these troops, but they need to plug the gap. Let's get a general over there. Missile infantry moving to the rear. You need to get rid of that. How are we doing here with the cav? Fine. Calves around. Calves around. Move. Make sure these guys don't come back, please. Go into melee. Okay, we've got cav at their skirmishes. These men are going to fall. Move you in a bit. Okay, this is where I need to be. This is where I need to be, and this is the rear I need to get in. That's not the issue. This is good. These men are all done. Everybody move it to the flank. That's it. This is it. Retreat, retreat, get back, get back, get back. Get back, we don't need to fight this. We don't need to fight this at all. Christ. Hold them together, man. Hold them together, my god. Hold these men together. Don't need to fight that. No need to fight that at all. Our men are going to break. They've got the morale on their side. Move to the rear. Move to the rear, move to the side. There as well. These guys are moving. Good. Encircle. Encircle this. Encircle this. We've got men moving in from the rear. We're going to be fine. Okay, they're pushing through. They're pushing through. That is fine. Let's move that there. That there. You still have some. You still have some. Okay, where are you? Where are you? These two. Get around. Get around. Get around. Break. I need to know where you are. You are not needed there. That's where we need to be. With the javelins. Okay, you need to keep fighting that. Okay, slowly move back. Slowly move back. Slowly move back. Swap them out. They need to hold a line. That's all they need to do. They need to hold a line here. Got them. Good. You ready? Oh, crap. Come on. Get closer, man. Jeez. Okay, you are still fighting that. Okay, I'm gonna leave you in for a bit because we need to protect the flank. Okay, get them back here. We need to distract. Oh, not sure whether the gods are with us, but... this is what we need to do. We have plenty of men ready to move into the rear there, but just can't find the right opening. Okay, start encircling this guy. We need to make sure, that is most important, this guy doesn't fall. That is the most important thing right now. This guy cannot fall. We cannot lose the center. Get back in. Okay. Okay, get the cav out, because they're gonna start moving into a direction where they shouldn't be. Let's start pushing in. These are javelin men, very good. They've not got their rear exposed yet. Intercept that. Oh, never mind. Okay, I misclicked. That is what it is. Make sure that center holds. These guys already encircled? Not yet. Not yet. We've got cavalry into this rear. Don't really like having them there at the moment.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Get me their morale. Like, get the morale down. We need to get the morale up. Yeah, I know. Our men flee the field of battle. That is what it is. Okay, these are out of ammo. I'm gonna push them in for a bit. What do we have? These are the archers. I need them to shoot fire. Don't. No, do. Sorry, do. Iffy. Get over here. We're just snapping like twigs, man, with our men. We are breaking. Like, morale is an issue. Look at this.
Our men flee the field of
Look at this. Morale is an issue, man.
Shameful display.
Morale is a serious issue. Look at that. And I knew it was going to be an issue. Glad we're shooting fire now. Okay, we need to get somebody in here as well. We don't need to fight that. We shouldn't. We need to get their men off the field. That is what we need to do. Get the cavalry out. Got more cav over there, but that is a general. We don't want to fire at the general there. Come on, get rid of this unit.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Okay, we've got that. Okay, you have an opportunity here to get into that rear. We just need to divide and conquer this. This guy needs to break, man. Got it. Okay, we're into the rear with that general, which is very good. Means we're also into the rear with this unit now. We don't need you there. Where's the other cavalry unit? There, go. Gotta do something about that. Okay, we're shooting fire, which is good. That is a flank, which is good as well. I mean, don't tangle with this guy. Just don't tangle with him. Like, we don't need to do that. Yeah, these men are failing as well. Okay, at least we're pushing cav in. It's our general. I did not think about that at all. Let's get some other cavalry in there. Okay, you're doing well. Let's get you out. These guys should not love this. We've already got that, which is good. Let's get to the flank of that. Let's get to the flank of that with 2 units. We're going to be gone before these guys move in, which is good. These guys are going to fall, which is great. We're going to tangle with their general with these guys over here. Let's give them what we got. Everybody here needs to just help with that. You need to make sure we fire some fire at that. Okay, we've got these men done. I mean, preferably, in an ideal world, you just don't want to fight the enemy's strongest unit at all, right?
Our men flee the field of battle.
That is what I'd love to do. Like here with the general, like, don't fight them. Just don't fight them. Let the rest of their army fall. I mean, sure, I'd like to take down their general, but I'd rather focus on this unit over here. Rather focus on that. And if we can get our general over... no, that's our general. I don't want that general here. If we can get these guys out and in a right move here. Oh, actually, that is fine. That is fine. Get in. Jeez, how are they untangling themselves like that? Okay, Divine and Conquer. Let's get these guys out. We've got this one, which is very good. Let's get rid of their units and then push into the rear. Really shouldn't push these javelin men in. Let's have the general deal with that. So that we can start pushing the rest in. And these guys are done as well. Okay, and that means that they are going to start wavering, and that is the moment when we start attacking here. And that is it. Good. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy. Let's give the generals a little bit to do. I'm happy. Good victory. Good victory, I think. I would have liked this center to... I mean, I didn't like that breach in the center at some point, but... I think this was a fine victory. Let's make sure we do a little bit more damage, and then we're going to call it quits. Maybe on the next star turn or something.
The enemy general is...
But my goodness! By the way, let's go over this real quick. Let's talk about our troops here. Did you see? Oh my God! Sorry. Did you see how fast they broke? Like they were snapping like twigs, and that is something that I wanted to take into account as well, because we are used to fighting with buff Romans who have great morale and great generals, and we've had great, technology and such. But now we're back in the start campaign, right? Now we're back in the start. Let's quit this battle. Now we're back in the early game. Look at the men we've lost. My God. I'm happy we decided to put a halt to those elephants, by the way, because they would have broken through our lines and then we would have snapped. Like, they would have, yeah. Anyway, what I'm trying to say here is that we shouldn't underestimate how bad our morale is at the moment. That is something that we shouldn't underestimate, I think. Because we're used to buff Romans with good morale and good generals, but now we don't have that anymore. Now we need to get back on our feet. And I mean, honestly, these units don't really have that much of morale anyway, so... Right. Anyway, I'm going to skip this loading screen for you. See you in a bit. Alrighty, a good first battle, I think, my friends. Let us enslave these captives, gets us a little bit of wealth, and let's start moving. We'll call it quits on the start turn, but let's start moving towards Kireni with these armies. Oh, we can't actually get very far. Let's see if we can get them a little bit closer together then, at least. Something like that. I think that's good. Okay. Okay, good. Very good. This is a capital city, which is going to be a bit of an issue because they do have walls. And we could start a blockade, or we could see if we can, and I think I'm going to try and do that. They are probably going to recruit here. How are we for mercenaries in this region? So there's a couple of mercenaries that we could recruit. That's going to cost us, though. I'd rather invest in a little bit more civil development. But I do need to win this. We need to bloody win this. That's going to be next turn. It's going to be next turn. Right, let's at least get a emissary out there. Maybe two. Send one to the Dorsi. How much for a second one? 427. That is doable. I'd like to do that. Let's go back to them again. And then we have a little bit of money left. I'd like to... I mean, we can't recruit with these armies, of course, because they are in enemy territory. Is there anything else we would need to do here? We would like to do. Maybe we can get into diplomacy a little bit. They are probably very willing to peace out with us.
I will listen carefully to your words.
No, they're not.
And then
Okay.
give judgment.
That is unfortunate. Although I don't really want to peace out with them anyway. Egypt is probably going to like us very much for this. Let's take a look at them. It's probably going up. War with Kireni, military actions against Kireni for 4. Only 4. How about a trade agreement? No. Nope.
Good emissary.
Okay, I really do want to keep Egypt on our good side. We are not at war with the Nazamonis yet, but we will be soon. Okay, let's not do... I will talk to Sarakise real quick. I really don't want to be at war with them. Now, I might see if we can get some more cheaper troops here as well. Let's do that, and we'll invest the rest into development. Like here, for example, we could get a farm. And that is going to be it for this turn. No revolts inbound, which is very good. Although I would not mind getting a revolt here, so we can't get over the border there.
At your command. Advance.
Start patrolling here. Let's get a revolt here. I think it would be good to have that revolt. Or maybe in this province first, in Gadir first. So we'll push this guy over the border, and then we'll have a revolt in Gadir. Then after that we'll have a revolt over here, which is going to be crushed by this army. And I would like to get a little bit of infantry on this. Oh, I can only do one. Is this Hamilcar? That's Hamilcar. Okay. Okay, so let's recruit one unit there. Get a revolt over here first, then get a revolt over here. We'll crush that with this army, and then we'll get a revolt over there. That's how we're going to play this. Okay, let's call it quits on the start turn. We will do the notifications, because otherwise they're going to be gone. Because I do need to go out in a bit, and then I'll record another episode tonight, I think. But yeah, I think we're looking pretty good so far. I think we're having a good start. I am a little bit anxious about what's going to happen in Sicily, and I'm also a little bit anxious regarding the Igariman. I do think we can crush those revolts. I also think we can definitely take on Kireni there, especially if we can recruit a couple more units, a couple more mercenaries. Although it kind of depends on whether we are going to be able to crush their main army while drawing them out into the field. Because that is mainly what I want to try and do here. I want to try and engage the army that is standing over there, which might get some reinforcements from the city. And if we can kill them in the field, then the city is not going to be an issue anymore. That is my train of thought here. So that is what I'm going to try and do. Try and kill them in the field, and then we will. I'm not sure whether I'm going to loot or sack the settlement. I would not mind looting it, but the problem with looting it is that we'd have the city, and I don't think I want that city. I don't think I want to have that city, no. I'd rather not. Okay. Now they might have recruited the mercenaries, because they feel this coming. Good, a generous tribute. That is why we send out the diplomats. And one of them has betrayed us. Okay, so be it. Magna Graecia has been secured. Now that Rome is no longer at war in southern Italy, the uneasy peace between Carthage and Rome has become frayed. Should Rome seek to assert her influence into Sicily, Carthage will take that as a sign of war. Absolutely. Rebellion is imminent in Baetica. That is good. Recruit the following agent, a champion. We will actually do that. So rebellion is actually imminent here. Rebellion is also going to be... Okay, that means that we need to delay this rebellion a little bit. So let's make sure we patrol this region. That way this one is going to be delayed. The next one... Okay, this is going to be a little bit different. So we'll have the rebellion here first. And... Yeah, we'll have the rebellion here first. And then we'll have... Oh, did I start moving units? I did start moving units. That is not gonna... That is not gonna... Ah, we can save it on the siege. We can save it on the siege. Never mind. Okay, unseasonal conditions, trespasser. We have a quartermaster's report, and we have the year in history. What happens in Carthage here? Sicily. Pyrrhus negotiates with the Carthaginians to end the fighting between them and Sicily. The Carthaginians are inclined to come to terms with Pyrrhus, but he demands that Carthage abandon all of Sicily and make the Libyan Sea the boundary between Carthage and the Greeks. Meanwhile, he begins to display despotic behavior towards the Sicilian Greeks, and soon Sicilian opinion moves against him. Therefore, fearing that his successes in Sicily may lead him to become the despot of their country, the Syracusans ask Pyrrhus to leave Sicily. He does so and returns to the Italian mainland, noting that he expects Sicily to be a fair wrestling ring for Carthage and Rome. Rome has actually kicked Epirus out of the Italian peninsula, so that is something that we have to be aware of. How is Kireni doing? Okay, this is not great. They have actually stashed their general into their city. We are not even going to be able to besiege that. We are going to be able to besiege that with this army, though, so let's do just that. Because we don't want them recruiting many more units. And this is actually where we can call it quits. So we're going to do that, but we're going to move this army in further. So that we are actually going to see what the balance of power is here. And the balance of power is actually very, very much in our favor. I'm not even fighting this. I'm going for an auto-resolve. But that all is going to be next episode, my friends. For now, thank you very, very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this first episode with Carthage. And I'm hoping to catch you on the next episode, my friends. Thank you. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.